Hello everyone, got another doll review for you from that wonderful antique store trip I had a few days ago. And this is the beautiful, what's her name? See, Princess 11.5 inch fashion doll. And see, I always go back to using this stand. I always go back to using this stand because this stand is just, it's nice. So I always go back to using that stand. And so there's not really much to say about her. It just says 11.5 inch princess fashion doll with new long hair, turning waist, vinyl head, washable, rooted hair. Collect them all. She was manufactured in Hong Kong for Kmart. That part kind of got ripped off when I removed her bubble. And there's a beautiful picture of a doll. Or of a doll, or of a illustration of a doll or a girl. And then there's an illustration that look. This doll is from the 70s, like sometime in the 70s, maybe the late 70s. And then there's also an illustration of a doll that looks a lot like Barbie. I mean, come on. So her shoes are kind of blending in with my table, the flower pattern. So let's get to it. So she's one of those cheapy kind of hollow plastic dolls, but she's very well made for what she is. And I always go back to this Barbie stand just for reviews and stuff because I don't have a stand for all of them. And so she has on this beautiful purple dress, which is very nice. It has stains on it, which must be from the factory where she was made because she was brand new. So I'm not understanding how there were stains on her. I mean, she was brand new, unripped until I opened her. And I don't think I mentioned her price in the video, but she was $3.50. I think I did. Actually, on the box, it looked like it got wet at one point. But I'm glad about her. And her back doesn't say anything. So, it's her. She has a little bow here, tiny little bow. I'm just gonna remove her off the stand. Actually, not right now. Actually, and there's the back, and she's got long hair and a glitter top. And I'm gonna actually put her on the stand so I can review her face. And since she's hard plastic and hollow, she's kind of slippery. She's kind of slipping off the stand. I'm gonna show you her face. She's got beautiful golden blonde hair, which is washable according to her box. So I don't know, I'll give that a try because her hair was a little dry when I was brushing it out. At least it wasn't coming out like some of the clone dolls of today. Their hair just comes out in strands, but she's vintage. I brushed her hair and not one strand came out. So I love that. And she has beautiful, it's focusing on her face. Remember when I did the review on the Vanna doll, it would not focus to save its life. She's slipping, so. She has beautiful side glancing blue eyes. She's not really wearing any eyeshadow, not any that I could see. Can you see any? She kind of looks like Betty Boop if she didn't have blonde hair. Oh, she has like, I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna say she doesn't have on any eyeshadow. But she does have big lashes. She's got red lipstick and she's got a lot of blush. You can see her blush. And she's got tiny little eyebrows. And the blush actually goes all the way on to her ears. So I think she put on too much blush. And I'll get away into the way her movability. Let's get to this blonde hair, this new long hair. There's the thing. I do love clone dolls. I have a special place in my heart for clone dolls. Just because, they're underrated. Which, they're really underrated. This is the part that I hate when they do with clone dolls. And when I seen her, I thought, when I was looking through her part line, I was thinking like, look, they rooted so much hair into her head. Like, look at all that hair. Well, the truth was revealed when I lifted off the plastic that was over her face, because she had plastic over her face and hair. Okay, she does not like this stand. Okay, her dress is the only thing that's keeping her on this stand. She's got this beautiful 70s dress. Voila. This is what I'm talking about. Do you see this? They tried very little. And I think she has like mold or something. There's something green down there. I think that's just a different color of the plastic. But you can see they rooted her up here, and they rooted her like her part line in the middle. They didn't even bother to go around. They could at least went around. They could have at least went like around her part line down here all the way up to the other side. They didn't even do that. So I don't know, but she's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna, I might not. I don't think I'm gonna add any more hair. Because I like her original beauty. So, she's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna be doing too much with her hair, so she's fine. She should be fine, and maybe one day I will decide to not to reroot her, but to fill in some of the holes, some of the gaps, which are a lot. One day I might decide to do that, but for right now, she's fine. For right now, totally fine. So I'm gonna show you her. I'm not gonna show you her. She does have on white underwear, by the way. They're very poorly made, but she's a clone doll. I'm just gonna show you her legs. Just gonna show you how her body was molded. She has very beautiful legs. I mean, they got this kind of mold from the 1959 Barbie, because these are her legs were molded. You know, very arched and very statuesque. And she does sit, facing outward, which is another thing that I don't really like. But she has 1959 Barbie style legs. She has very small arched feet. But also her waist, the way she twists like the 1967 Barbie. So when she twists at an angle. And she actually twists at an angle. Just like the 1967 Barbie. Uh-oh, okay. Whoops. I was not expecting that to happen, and I can't seem to get it pulled back up. But actually, I'm going to lift it down just for a second to show you her waist, to show you how, you see how her waist is like at an angle all the way around, just like the 1967 Barbie. Her waist is at an angle all the way around. So that's why she's able to twist. So like if she's I'm gonna pull her dress up. So if she's at an angle, so let's see, she's definitely gonna be getting some new outfits. I'll do like a Barbie or fashion doll outfit of the day video soon, that you can see her. So if she's standing straight up, and I twist her waist, and she's standing straight up, her legs aren't, I haven't got her waist bent at all. She twists just like the 1967 Barbies would. She twists at an angle. Okay, I'm just gonna sit it down because I can't seem to keep her dress up. This dress is very small. It doesn't look like it will go over Barbie's boobs, let alone her hips. See? And I do not have her bent. She actually twists at an angle like this. So I thought that was really cool that they did that. And her arms are very cute. They're very squishy, and they're molded like the 1967. They're molded like Barbies of the 60s. Her arms and hands are. And she has these shoes on. These are the shoes that she had on. They were taped on her they were taped onto her feet. And if you know anything about Barbie like I do, or lots about Barbie, you know that these shoes are a mold from 60s Barbie shoes. These are how 60s and some 70s Barbie shoes were used to be molded, especially the late 60s. So that was my little 70s Barbie clone doll called Princess Doll. And I hope you guys enjoyed it.